Huge shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you're interested in gaining a channel membership, then feel free to head over to my channel profile and click the join button. Also, we do have a Ninjago Discord server. It's a great way to communicate with myself and many others. For more details on that, click the very first link at the very top of the description of this video. So hello there everybody, and welcome back on in to the channel today for a new video. Now this video is going to be a bit of an interesting one, and I feel as though I just need to reiterate something extremely important before we really get started with today's video. So, this video is one of my usual kind of videos, right? It's one of my usual news updates, as we are going to be taking a look at an exchange between a fan and Doc, the main writer for Ninjago currently, and an exchange that these two people have had recently on Twitter. And this is something interesting that I, well, obviously, simply just wanted to make a video about, because, again, I just find it simply interesting, and I thought that all of you watching will perhaps find this one interesting. So with that being said, though, there is something, again, to just gloss over, and that's the fact that absolutely nothing in today's video is confirmed, as Doc also says in this particular tweet that we will be getting onto. Again, do not take anything I say as fact. I am literally just speculating and kind of just theorizing theoretically. Again, in a theoretical sense. I'm not bringing this up as an actual thing that's going to be happening. I could very easily be wrong. I just want to discuss this once again as a theoretical scenario. But with all of that being said, I think it is perfect timing to move on to the main portion of today's video with this fan tweet. So here we go here. They say the following, quote, "Hello Doc, I noticed that on the first poster of Ninjago Dragons Rising, Raz is depicted among the positive characters. You know, by positive, they just mean, you know, the good guys, essentially. And they then go on to say that, quote, does this mean that he will go over to the side of the ninja in Chapter 2? And then, sorry if there are mistakes, I translated in Google, I don't know English. Just clearing that up there. But then Doc himself quote tweets that by saying, quote, no, it doesn't mean that, but it also doesn't not mean that. No confirmation or denial, just graphic design. So again, there is really nothing to take away from Doc's tweet here. He is just saying, essentially, no comment. It could go either way. This could easily be true, or it could easily be not true, and Raz is still going to be a villain, and that he will not be teaming up with the ninja in any way, shape, or form in the future. Again, an extremely neutral response there. We really can't, you know, kind of decipher anything from that. But what I wanted to bring up in today's video is just the fact that this would be so insane if this were to actually be true. And it wouldn't only just be insane, crazy, you know, whatever you really want to label it as, but I think that it would also just be extremely clever in a certain regard, because this was right in front of our eyes from the very get-go. This was actually one of the first things we ever saw for Ninjago Dragons Rising, right? You know, when we all had to merge that poster together with the fragments and whatnot in, like, early April kind of time. Remember that? That was one of the first proper official pieces of information we ever had regarding Dragons Rising, if not the very first. And so this whole poster was literally in our face a few months back, and it was like the first thing we saw from this season, as I say. And having Raz into this poster as an actual clue, a hint towards him actually joining the ninja in the future of the season, would have just been so clever. Like, just think about this. It was right in front of our faces this whole entire time, but none of us were any wiser. Of course, we didn't know anything about this. We just assumed that this whole poster was, you know, the ninja battling a villain. And while it could definitely still be that, if they were to go down the route, which, by the way, I'm not really a big fan of, but if they were to go down the route of Raz, you kind of having a redemption and joining with the ninja, then I still think that this would be extremely clever, just having him there this whole time, as an extremely subtle and vague clue. But that is basically going to do it for today's video here. Again, as I said at the beginning of this video, nothing is confirmed or denied with this, and nothing that I say as my own personal opinion is fact by any means. So do not come away from this video acting like what I said was true, or anything like that. Just remember that this is all very speculative. It's all extremely and strictly theoretical on my end. But with all of that being said, that is going to do it for today's video here, so hopefully you did all enjoy it. Please though, now that I'm done talking, feel free to leave any of your own thoughts on all of this down below in the comments. I would love to hear your own thoughts regarding all of this. As usual though, if you did enjoy this video, please do feel free to leave a like on it, subscribe to the Overlord X channel for more, and hit the notification bell so that you behind the screen there, yes you there, I'm looking right at you, can keep up to date on all things Ninjago here on the channel. And with all of this being said, I will catch you all soon for a new one. Goodbye everybody, see you all very soon.